ABC News veteran Ted Koppel ripped little Brian Stelter to his face the other day when they were on a panel at the National Press Club saying that the only reason that CNN has any viewers is because of President Trump.
You can't do without Donald Trump. You would be lost without Donald Trump.
Well, that is what he says.
Ted, you know that's not true.
CNN's ratings would be in the toilet without Donald Trump.
You know that's not true. You're playing for laughs. You've lived through enough presidencies to know there will be more presidents.
What were the ratings before Trump and what are the ratings now?
I would say we might be up 20, we might be up 30%, we might be up 40%. If we go back down 40%, that's okay too.
Speaking of ratings on your network, Brian, let's take a look at them, shall we? Back in 2013, the total viewers of Wolf Blitzer's primetime show at 5 o'clock was 546,000 people. That's not in the demo. That's not the subset of the viewers who the advertisers are hoping to reach. These are the total number of all people who saw the show. Just over 500,000 people. Aaron Burnett, 416,000. Anderson Cooper, 575,000 total viewers. As a comparison, we can look at the viewers on my YouTube channel, and almost every single video that I post gets over 250,000 views within 24 hours. And I'm just one guy on a laptop in my kitchen who's getting half of the total viewers that CNN was getting during the Obama administration. And this is why Ted Koppel said, without their constant complaining about President Trump, CNN's ratings would be in the toilet, just like they were during the Obama administration, because their ratings have pretty much doubled since Donald Trump took office. Now, Wolf Blitzer's second hour has about 1 million viewers, Aaron Burnett just over 1 million, Anderson Cooper about 1.25 million, Chris Cuomo 1.3, Don Lemonhead just over 1 million. These ratings are from Monday, by the way, and if you compare CNN's ratings to Fox News' ratings, every single show on Fox News doubles or triples CNN's viewership, and actually has more viewers than CNN and MSNBC combined. Tell us more about the mainstream media's Trump derangement syndrome, Ted.
Tell me for a moment, if you will, let's get away from CNN then, all right? Sensitive subject. No. Let's go to MSNBC. Is there a moment of the day when they are not focusing on Donald Trump or some intimately related subject? It is essentially, I know every once in a while. You know, if the number of people who died in Indonesia gets up to 1,000, they'll give it a mention or two. But by and large, the only news that's covered, program after program after program.
Ted, I have to interrupt.
With the same guest.
Ted,
yes, please.
But
Little Brian was even nodding his head because he knows that Ted Koppel's right, that there's one topic on CNN and MSNBC, and that's trashing Trump 24/7. Right, Chris Cuomo?
It's all about the same thing. And more, the thing that defines Trump most consistently is not telling the truth. That's it for me tonight. Thanks for watching. CNN Tonight with Don Lemon starts right now.
And I'm sure that Don Lemonhead has some important breaking news. I mean, what's next? Are they going to dig up an old handwritten note from Brett Kavanaugh from his high school days saying that he liked to party? Oh, wait, what's this?
And we're learning more tonight about Brett Kavanaugh as well. A letter. There's a letter. It was obtained by the New York Times. It was written in 1983. We have a copy here. When he was 18 years old. Kavanaugh, writing to his high school buddies, he says this, and I'm quoting, "We're loud, obnoxious drunks with prolific pukers among us." His own words.
I just can't fathom a high school kid in the 1980s when the drinking age was 18 years old liking to party. And here I thought Dazed and Confused was just a fictional story, but apparently high school kids decades in the past did like to party. But it gets worse, guys. Here's MSNBC producer Kyle Griffin, who says, quote, "One night during his senior year, Brett Kavanaugh's, according to classmates who witnessed it, Kavanaugh triumphantly hoisted an empty beer keg above his head in recognition that he and his friends were on their way to reaching their goal of 100 kegs during the academic year." Wow, that sounds like about every single fraternity in America. But let's not forget that one time, 36 years ago, Brett Kavanaugh allegedly threw some ice cubes at somebody in a bar.
If I can, I want to ask you about these new developments that we found out overnight. These police documents that show that Brett Kavanaugh threw ice in someone's face during a bar fight when he was in college. Do you feel that that is in any way disqualifying for someone to sit in the Supreme Court?
No.
This is why we need an FBI investigation, because there are a lot of allegations and the reports really are about how he behaves when he is drunk.
She said that we need an FBI investigation because he may have thrown ice cubes at somebody when he was a teenager. Certainly engaging in such childish behavior decades earlier when they were a kid should prevent anyone from having a high-level position in the United States government, shouldn't it, Obama?
I spent the last 2 years of high school in a daze, locking away the questions that life seemed insistent on posing. I kept playing basketball, attended classes sparingly, drank beer heavily, and tried drugs enthusiastically. I discovered that it didn't make any difference whether you smoked reefer in the white classmate's sparkling new van, or in the dorm room with some brother you'd met down at the gym, or on the beach with a couple of Hawaiian kids who had dropped out of school and now spent most of their time looking for an excuse to brawl. Nobody asked you whether your father was a fat cat executive who cheated on his wife, or some laid-off Joe who slapped you around whenever he bothered to come home. You might just be bored, or alone. Everybody was welcome into the club of disaffection.
But that's not all. In his 1995 memoir, Dreams from My Father, he also admitted to enjoying doing other things as well. But I'm not holding that against Obama, and I'm glad that he admitted the mistakes that he made when he was young and told the truth. Just like I'm glad that we have a president today who tells the truth. Here's Donald Trump speaking about Kavanaugh's accuser, Dr. Ford.
How did you get home? I don't remember. How'd you get there? I don't remember. Where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What neighborhood was it in? I don't know. Where's the house? I don't know. Upstairs, downstairs, where was it? I don't know. But I had one beer. That's the only thing I remember.
President Trump certainly is the gift that keeps on giving. If you want to show support for the president and my channel, go to MarkDice.com and get one of my awesome shirts, like the new JFK Trump shirt or the vintage Abraham Lincoln Trump shirt. All sorts of cool stuff at MarkDice.com. So click the link in the description below, take it to the online store. All the shirts are available in multiple different colors, and t-shirts, long sleeves, and hoodies, and coffee mugs, all available with the designs. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, so I appreciate your support, guys. Check back tomorrow for a new report, and I will see ya